Today has been about as opposite as tomorrow will be. Looking ahead to the weekend, it will be wet and stormy, especially throughout the day tomorrow. Even on Sunday, we'll have some showers in the mix, especially for the morning. And looking ahead to the start of next week, another very active start. Few showers on Monday, much bigger chance for an even stronger storm system, and the risk for strong and severe weather yet again for your Tuesday. Of course, we'll talk more about that in your 7-day forecast, but all the more reason to take advantage of the beautiful weather that we have right now here across Southwest Florida. Live look currently as we overlook again beautiful here in downtown Naples from the Bayfront Inn, and no surprise our boaters are taking advantage of this nice light chop because tomorrow will be quite choppy indeed with sustained winds around 30 miles per hour. It's going to be quite gusty, so do keep that in mind. Otherwise, here are those weather headlines and what you need to know as we head into the weekend. So tomorrow's storm threat, it starts at 10 a.m. It runs from 6 p.m. So from 10 to 6, please stay weather aware. A few storms could be strong. I'm not expecting widespread severe weather. We don't have that kind of weather set up, but an isolated strong or severe cell capable of producing gusty, damaging winds or even a brief spin-up tornado cannot be ruled out. In terms of rainfall totals, we're expecting anywhere from 1/2 up to 1.5 inches through Sunday. That's some good soaking rainfall, and thankfully it'll be manageable. Flooding is not a threat of ours, but note we do have that marginal threat for severe weather. That's a level 1 out of 5 risk. Again, this means that we just need to monitor those storms as they come through. Breaking down those weather threats throughout the weekend, and it's mainly just tomorrow that we're going to be dealing with the wind as well as that threat for tornadoes as well as gusty, damaging wind. So wind gusts tomorrow, 30 miles per hour. That is likely, so just be prepared for that. Again, we talked about that rainfall likely to not produce any flooding concerns. Now, we do have a high risk for rip currents for tomorrow. Granted, I don't think many folks will be at the beaches, but just something to keep in mind as well. Your threat for coastal flooding overall will stay pretty limited with this system. And then again, we do have that opportunity for an isolated tornado again, especially between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. as that line of strong thunderstorms pushes through. So let's break it down hour by hour at what you can expect. Great weather for the rest of this evening. Not worried about any inclement weather getting in the way of plans. Warm southwesterly flow will continue to keep those temperatures up, and overall it will be a pretty mild evening ahead. Even tomorrow morning right here at 7 a.m. a warm start ahead of that storm system. You'll feel those changes if you're up nice and early. So right here, mostly cloudy skies. We're dry at 7, and then by 9 a.m. that's when those showers and storms start to work their way into Sarasota County. By 10 a.m. knocking on Charlotte County's doorstep. So that's when that line officially starts to enter Southwest Florida, working its way across Glades, Highlands, DeSoto, Charlotte, Lee into Hendry counties right here at 12 noon, continuing its way southward at 3 o'clock across Collier into Hendry, though at this point, Charlotte, DeSoto, you'll basically be done with that threat. And then by 6 o'clock, that threat is done here across Southwest Florida. Most of your Saturday evenings should be dry as that front sags off toward our south, but even though we'll be in a more stable weather setup for your Sunday, we will still have some of those rain showers pushing through, especially in the morning. So heads up for potential impacts heading off to church or heading out to play. And then we look ahead to next week. Do stay weather aware again on Tuesday.